What is up, guys? It's your pal Kookie McGee, aka Keegan here. I'm back with another video once again, and time for another collection video. You read the title. Today we are going to be taking a look at my PS2 games. Now, this is actually my second time ever doing a collection video on my PS2 games, as I previously did one before back in 2023. And since that video, I've acquired a couple new games for the PS2. Not a whole lot of new games, but there were a couple new games I've added since that video. And interestingly, the previous video I did of my PS2 games went on to become my most viewed video on my entire channel, dethroning my 2021 Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray collection video, which was my most viewed video for about 5 years. But yeah, it was dethroned to my 2023 PS2 collection video, which currently sits at 30K views, as of this video. So I have a total of 33 games for the PS2, and I got it all ready. We are doing it in the bonus room today. I got the games set up right here. And yep, as per usual, like all my other collection videos that I've done over the years, we will be doing I'll be talking about each game as we go by them one by one in alphabetical order. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first game we have here is Ace Combat 4 Shattered Skies. I think there's like 3 Ace Combat games that was released for the PlayStation 2, and this is the only one that I have. Really fun game. You just go around, flying around, blowing up your enemies and whatnot. It's a very simple game. The graphics look pretty good for its time for a game that was released back in 2001. I do remember playing one of the Ace Combat games on PlayStation 2. I bought this one thinking this was the one that I remember playing, but I don't think it was this one. I think it might have been Ace Combat 5, but I can't remember though. But besides that, this game's really fun. Next up is the first of a series of games that I own on the PS2, and that is ATV Off-Road Fury. Really fun quad game, probably one of the best quad games out there. This was a really good start to the series. I didn't play this one as a kid, but I did play ATV Off-Road Fury 2 and 3 as a kid, which we will get to in a moment. I got this one at a, I think it was Goodwill or Value Village. No, it was Value Village. I got it for like, I think it was $5 or something. I can't remember. But really fun game. You can do some cool tricks and stuff, and you could even do like free roam like around the different levels. It's really, really fun and a really good start to the series. ATV Off-Road Fury 2. One of the first games I bought when I started collecting PlayStation 2 games back in 2020. As you can tell, it's not for resale. I'm assuming this must have came in a bundle with another game or with a PS2 system or something. I'm not really sure though. This was one I remember playing as a kid alongside the third game. Really, really fun game. I think this game's even better than the first one. Like, it gets even better. It's got some great level design. You could even go in first person. I don't think you could go in first person view when you're driving in the first game, from what I remember, but you could do it in this game. And the customization is really, really good too. Just a really, really good sequel and a really, really fun game that I highly recommend picking up if you like to collect PS2 games. But really, really fun. And I believe this was the first game in the series to have online play. I don't think the first one had online. No, it didn't have online play. But this one did. I never did play it online because I don't have a broadband. I don't have the adapter or whatever for my PS2 to play online. But still a really fun game though. Now we move on to ATV Off-Road Fury 3. This was actually the first one I played as a kid. I played it at my friend's house when I was like, I think I was 6 years old when I first played this, I'd say. I remember going over to my friend's place after school, and we would play this game for hours. But really, really fun. This is probably my favorite game in the series. Not because of all the nostalgia I have with this game, but it just does a lot of things even better than in the first two games. Although you can argue 2 or 3 are the best games in the series, but I'd say 3 is my favorite. It's got some good music. The levels look really cool. And I like some of the details, like when it's raining, like the raindrops like move down your screen like like the camera lenses or whatever it's called. That's a really cool detail. But yeah, this is the one I have the most fun playing as a kid, and I still think it's a fun game all these years later. But really, really good game, and one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 2 by far. And lastly, ATV Off-Road Fury 4. This one I never played as a kid. I picked this one up at a nerd sale almost 2 years ago. This one added not only, it originally started out as a quad game, but they added dune buggies, dirt bikes, and trophy trucks, which was kind of cool, but I don't know. I think it was trying to compete with like the MX versus ATV games that were getting popular at the time. I don't think I've ever played any of the MX versus ATV games. But this game, it's okay. I didn't really play this one very much. I mean, it's kind of cool they added some different types of vehicles into this game, but I don't know. It's honestly not as fun as the first 3 games. But it's okay. It's not the best one in the series, but it could have been a little better. But at least I have all the ATV Off-Road Fury games on PS2. I have Blazing Trails on PSP, but I don't have the other ATV Off-Road Fury game that got released on PSP. I'll probably get that one day. I kind of wish they would remaster the ATV Off-Road Fury games. I would love to see those on like PS5 or something. That would be really cool. Or maybe even make a new ATV Off-Road Fury game, but who knows. Anyways, moving on. The next game we have here is Black, a very good first-person shooter game that was published by EA, but it was developed by Criterion Games, who also created some of the Burnout games. This was also one of the first games I bought with my PS2 when I started collecting back in 2020 alongside ATV Off-Road Fury 2. Really good game. The destruction physics look really good and really impressive for its time for a game that was released back in 2006. It's also available on the original Xbox. Unfortunately, there's no multiplayer or split screen. It's just single player, and the campaign is pretty short, unfortunately, but other than that, it's still a really fun game, and it's nice to see. It's nice blowing shit up in the physics. Like, the physics in this game looks really cool, especially for a title like this on a PlayStation 2. But probably one of the best first-person shooters you can get if you're collecting games for either Xbox or PlayStation 2. You could even the Xbox version is backwards compatible on Xbox One and Xbox 360, and I think on Xbox Series X. I'm not sure. But overall, really good game. Bully. I never did complete this game, but I got a little bit far into it, but then I just stopped playing it for a while. I don't know. I really need to get back into it, but it's a really good game. I know they've been talking about making a Bully 2, but I think they canceled plans for making Bully 2 a while ago or something, or maybe that's just rumors. I'm not sure. I doubt we'll ever see a Bully 2, but that's just my opinion personally. But really good game, though. Probably one of the best games that Rockstar has made that's not a GTA game. Next up is Call of Duty Finest Hour. I believe this was the very first Call of Duty game to be released on a console, as the very, very first Call of Duty game was released on PC back in 2003. And this one came out in 2004 on the Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube. I believe it also came out on PC as well. I'm not sure. Not much to say about this one. It's a pretty solid COD game, and for this being the first Call of Duty game to be released on console, it's actually pretty good. Although, this was a few years before Call of Duty 4, which what made Call of Duty very, very popular at the time. I mean, it still kind of is popular, but honestly, I think Call of Duty died out years ago, and it's not as good as what it used to be years ago, but not really going to get into that in this video. But anyways, moving on. We have another Call of Duty game on PlayStation 2. Call of Duty World at War Final Front. This was actually the very last Call of Duty game to ever be released on PlayStation 2. And some people don't really know about this one, actually. This one is kind of a forgotten one, and kind of for good reason. It's a World at War on PlayStation 2, but it's not the same compared to the other console versions or even the PC version. It's titled World at War Final Front, and it's rated T. And it's not even developed by Treyarch. It's developed by Rebellion, who also made the Sniper Elite games and the one Alien vs. Predator game. I got this for 15 bucks. I bought it out of curiosity. Let me tell you, this game really isn't all that good at all. I mean, it has some of the same characters from the original World at War campaign, and it reuses a lot of the music from that game. But the game really isn't all that good at all. There's no multiplayer, there's no split screen, and most of all, there's no zombies at all. I mean, if you bought this game thinking that there's going to be zombies in it, you're going to be very disappointed. There's no zombies in this game at all. On top of that, the AI is dumb. Like, the enemy and friendly AI in this game is really stupid, and it just really isn't that good of a game at all. I don't really recommend it unless you're a diehard Call of Duty fan that likes to collect all the Call of Duty games. If that's the case, then go right ahead, but in general, you're really not missing out on getting this game. But yeah, not much to say about this one. It's really not that good. Moving on, the next game we have here is Crash Nitro Kart. I also have this one on the original Xbox as well. I remember playing this one at my friend's house when I was a kid, and believe it or not, this is the only Crash game that I've ever played. I have not played any of the other Crash games like The Wrath of Cortex, Crash to Insanity, and all those other ones. Yeah, this is the only Crash game I've ever played. I don't know. I heard a lot of the older Crash Bandicoot games are supposed to be good. I might try them out one day. But this game's really fun. It's basically just Mario Kart, but with Crash Bandicoot characters. But there's a story mode in it too. But it's a really fun game. The next one we have here is, hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi. I don't know, I just had to do that. Crazy Taxi, this is a port from the arcade, although it first was released in the arcade and then it got ported onto the Dreamcast and then it got ported onto PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, and I think PC and other consoles. Not much to say about it. It's Crazy Taxi. You just pick up passengers, drive them to their destination before the time runs out, and you get more time if you complete it on time and whatnot. It's really fun, and I know there's supposed to be a new Crazy Taxi game coming out, but I hear they're using generative AI to make the game, so I'm not going to bother with it, because fuck that shit. The next game we have here is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, the very first Ghost Recon game, and actually the only Tom Clancy game that I own on PlayStation 2 at the moment. It's pretty good. It's a first-person shooter. This is before the other games in the franchise turn into third-person shooters. It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but once you get the hang of it, it gets more interesting and fun to play, and how you control your squads and stuff. But it's a pretty good game. Not my favorite one in the series, but still pretty good. And you got to give it credit for being the first Ghost Recon game in the series. Next up is another series of games that I own on the PlayStation 2, and that is the Grand Theft Auto games. Starting with Grand Theft Auto 3, the one that changed the franchise forever. I mean, you kind of got to give it credit for it revolutionizing revolutionizing the open world genre and sandboxing, all that. But the game is very dated, and some of the missions are ridiculously hard, and some of them are just kind of bullshit. But hey, it's an old game from like 25 years ago. You kind of gotta cut it some slack, but it's good. Just not my favorite game in the series, and probably my least favorite out of all the GTA games released on the PS2. But gotta give credit where all credit is due, I guess. But yeah, not much to say about that one. Oh, that one's wrong order. Next up is Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Another game I bought with my PS2 when I got it back in 2020. I think this game was a big improvement over GTA 3 in my opinion. It's got some good music. It's got some good cars, more weapons, and you got a lot of celebrity voice actors in this game. You got Burt Reynolds, rest in peace, Ray Liotta, Luis Guzman, who voiced Diaz, Jenna Jameson, and I think Gary Busey voiced one of the characters in this game. I can't remember. But really, really good game. I highly recommend it. Definitely one of the best GTA games of all time. And yeah, just an awesome game. Now we move on to my favorite one. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, hands down the best GTA game out of all the GTA games that were released during the PS2 era, and it came out on Xbox as well. It's got some great music, and it's got some interesting features that I've never returned in some of the other GTA games, like spray painting, the ability to make CJ really fat or really skinny and have him work out and stuff, which is kind of a cool detail, and a couple of other things as well. But really, really good game. I never did beat this game. I did get pretty far into it. It's been a while since I last played in it. I should really get back into playing this game sometime. But other than that, it's a really, really good game. Whatever you do, don't buy the PS3 or the Xbox 360 version of this game. It's fucking terrible. It's just a port of the iPhone version, but just on a big screen. It's just really not that good. Just stick with the PS2 version. I never played the definitive trilogy for either GTA 3, Vice City, or San Andreas, but I heard they got better upon updates since its release, but I'm just going to stick with the PS2 versions of those games. But anyways, the last GTA game that I have on PS2, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. I do not have Vice City Stories, but I'll probably get that one day. I picked this one up earlier this year, back in January. I got it for like almost $60. I think this game is kind of hard to find. Same with Vice City Stories. But this game's the prequel to GTA 3, and it originally came out on the PSP, except this version of the game came out the year after the PSP version. But it's a pretty good game. I haven't played too much of it. I should get back into it and play a little bit more. But from what I've played, it's a pretty good game. I believe they remastered that one on the Play Store and on the App Store. I can't remember. I think they did, but I don't remember though. Next up is Gran Turismo 4. Not much to say about it. It's Gran Turismo. It's a really fun racing game with some good music and some pretty good customization. Although I think Gran Turismo 5 is probably my favorite Gran Turismo game out of the ones that I played, but this one's still really good. I don't have Gran Turismo 3, but I'll probably get that one day. Next up, we have God of War, the original. I don't have God of War 2, but I'll probably pick that one up one day. I really enjoyed this game. I actually prefer this game over the 2018 God of War game, but that's just me. It's a really, really good hack and slash with some good combos and like some different moves you can unlock as you progress further into the game. And it's got some good boss fights. And overall, this was a really good start to the God of War series. And yeah, just a damn good game. The next game we have here is Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. I'm a big fan of the the Hitman games, excuse me. I love Blood Money. I have that one on PC. That's still my favorite game in the series. And I also like the 2016 Hitman game. That one was really good too. This one, it's alright. It's not my favorite one in the series. It's very dated, but it's decent for what it is, but not my favorite one in the series. It's very hard, I can tell you that. But yeah, I haven't beaten this one yet. I haven't played it in quite a while. It's alright. It's just not my favorite game in the series. Up next, we have Hot Shots Golf 3. I'm a big fan of the Hot Shots Golf series, or Everybody's Golf is what it's called now. But this one's really fun. I like the different golfers you can unlock. It's got some great courses and some good music. And yeah, really, really good golf game. And one of the best Hot Shots Golf games in the series. And now we move on to my favorite game in the series, Hot Shots Golf 4. I remember playing this one at my friend's house a couple times when I was a kid. I wasn't very good at it from what I remember, but playing it now as an adult, I gotten a lot better playing it. It's a really fun game, and in my opinion, this is still the best Everybody's Golf game. Well, Hot Shots Golf, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I still think this is the best one in the series. You can unlock a lot. There's some new golfers. It's got some great courses. And I believe you can play Jak and Daxter in this game. Or I think it's Ratchet and Clank you can play as. I can't remember. Or I think that might be for the one on PS3. I can't remember. But really fun game. Next is Killzone, the first one. I have Killzone 3 on PS3 and Liberation on PSP. I don't have Killzone 2 or the one that came out on PS4. Not much to say about this one. It's a pretty solid first-person shooter and a good start to the Killzone series. And yeah, don't really have a lot to say about it. It's a great first-person shooter. Next up, we have Manhunt. Classic Rockstar game and probably still Rockstar's most controversial game to this day alongside the sequel. I don't have the second one on PS2, but I have it on PSP. I never could find a cheap version of... I never could find the PS2 version of Manhunt 2, so I just went ahead and got it on PSP. But anyways... it's a great game, although it is a pain in the ass to play through because some of the levels are really tricky. And the gunplay in this game, I'm not really a fan of the gunplay in this game at all. It's just, it takes time to get used to, but I still just, I'm not a fan of the gunplay in this game. It's not any better in Manhunt 2 either, but it's whatever. Really good game. I did beat it a while back. It took me a while to beat it, but it's a really good game, but a really hard game too. I actually like that one better than the second one. The second one's alright. I might get it on PS2 one day, but I'm not in a big rush to getting it though. Moving on, we have Max Payne, the first one. I don't have Max Payne 2 yet, but I'll probably buy it one day. I haven't beat this game yet. I got pretty far into it, but I haven't played it in quite a while. I got to get back into this game and try to beat it, and then I'll go buy the second one day. But really good game. This game was definitely influenced by some of the John Woo movies from the 80s and 90s with the slow-mo gunplay, which is really cool. But overall, really, really good game. And probably one of Rockstar's best games 25 years later. Up next is Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. The only Metal Gear Solid game I have on PlayStation 2, but I've played some of the other ones. Really good game. This is the game that really brought the game to what's the word I'm looking for? It's one of the games that really made the the series is so popular back in the day, back when Hideo Kojima was with Konami before they fired him after the Phantom Pain. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Metal Gear Solid series. This is definitely one of the best Metal Gear Solid games out there. And it's kind of weird to get used to because I'm so used to the game being open world because of Phantom Pain, as Phantom Pain was the first Metal Gear game I ever played. But it's a really good game. Definitely one of the best games on the PS2 and one of the best games in the series. I don't have Metal Gear Solid 3, but I'll pick that one up one day. Next is The Punisher, which is basically Max Payne, but with The Punisher, but way more violent and gory. And the way you can interrogate your enemies in this game is fucking brutal. This game's kind of hard to find, too. I got this one for, I think I paid like $70 for this. I can't remember. But it definitely wasn't cheap, I can tell you that much. It's also available on Xbox and PC. Really good game, although I've never beaten it for some reason. I got pretty far into it, but I don't know, it's been a while. But this is definitely one of the best Marvel games ever made, in my opinion. And it was developed by Volation Inc., who also made the Saints Row games. Kind of sad they went out of business after the shitty reboot of Saints Row. But if you haven't played this one, I would highly recommend it. It's a really good game, especially if you're a fan of the character. And the Punisher in this game is voiced by Thomas Jane, who played the Punisher in the 2004 movie, which I honestly enjoyed the 2004 movie. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but this game is basically a follow-up to that movie, basically. But if you haven't played The Punisher, definitely check it out. It's a really good game. I highly recommend it. It's really, really good. And we got about 1, 2, 3. We got like 7 games left, and then we'll be done this video. So let's keep going. The next game we have here is Ratchet & Clank, the first one. The only Ratchet & Clank game that I own on PlayStation 2 at the moment. Great game. It's got some great weapons you can customize, and it's got some great levels. And yeah, this was a really good start for the Ratchet & Clank series. I've played some of the other Ratchet & Clank games, like Tools of Destruction, Crack in Time, Size Matters on PSP, and a couple of other ones. But yeah, really good game. Next up is Sniper Elite, the first one. I'm a big fan of the Sniper Elite series. I think the Sniper Elite series is probably one of my favorite stealth games because I like stealth games and one of my favorite stealth game franchises ever. This is the one that started it all. It's really good, but it definitely takes some time to get used to. It's a lot different than what the sequels would go on to become. And there's no X-ray kill cams that were a thing since the second game that came out on the Xbox 360 and whatnot. But really good game. It's really hard, but it's still a really good game. And if you like stealth games, this is one definitely worth checking out, especially if you like to collect games on PS2 or on Xbox. But a really good game. I also recommend trying out some of the other Sniper Elite games. I think Sniper Elite 4 is probably my favorite out of all of them. But anyways, moving on. SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs. I picked this one up earlier this year. Really good game. I don't have the other SOCOM games. I'll probably get those one day. But this one's really, really fun. It's a really good tactical squad-based third-person shooter game, similar to the later Ghost Recon games. But yeah, really good game. Next up is Sonic Riders. It's decent. It definitely takes some time to get used to the controls. Like, the controls definitely take some time to get used to. But there was another Sonic Riders game that came out on PS2. I think it was Sonic Zero Riders. I can't remember. I remember playing that one at my friend's house when I was a kid. And there was also Sonic Free Riders for the Kinect on Xbox 360, which was absolutely terrible, and one of the reasons why the Kinect was such a failure. But this game is alright. It's not my favorite Sonic game, but it's decent. Definitely takes some time to get used to the controls, like I said. Next up is State of Emergency, the first one. I don't have State of Emergency 2, but I'll probably pick that one up one day. It's a pretty decent game. It's kind of an arcade-style game where you just cause mayhem and destruction, kill some people and whatnot against some corporation or something. It's pretty decent. There was also a second game that was exclusively released for the PS2. I'll probably get that one day. But not a bad game. Next game is Twisted Metal Black. One of the best games on the PS2, and without a doubt the best game in the Twisted Metal series. It's dark, it's gritty, and the level designs are really good, and it's got some good characters. And the storyline for each character is pretty dark. Like Sweet Tooth, he's like a serial killer or something in this game. But yeah, really, really good game. If you haven't played Twisted Metal Black, it's without a doubt the best Twisted Metal game in the whole franchise. And yeah, really, really good game. I love this one. And the last game that I have for my PlayStation 2 is Twisted Metal Head-On, the Extra Twisted Edition, with some never-before-played levels in Twisted Metal Black. This is a port of Twisted Metal Head-On for the PSP, which I also have this game on the PSP as well. But it's got some extra stuff. It's got some behind-the-scenes videos, detailed art books, some soundtrack, and never-released win and end movies from the original Twisted Metal game on PS1, and some bonus levels from Twisted Metal Black that never made it into the game. And I think they changed some of the music from the PSP version in this game. I can't remember though, but it was made by Eat Sleep Play that would go on to make the 2012 Twisted Metal game on PS3. But this is a really good game. I love Twisted Metal Head-On, and this is a really good one to pick up if you like Twisted Metal games. I got this one for, I think I paid like $20 for this game. I can't remember though, but I got a good deal on this one from what I remember. But yeah, really, really good game. And there you have it. That is my collection of games that I own for the PlayStation 2. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, comment below, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to see the original video of my PS2 collection, I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. I'll probably do another version of my PS2 collection in a couple of years, probably when I get at least 45 or 50 games for my PS2, but we'll see. But there won't be an updated version of this collection video, at least not for a long time. But maybe in a couple of years I'll make another edition. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, comment below, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. But thanks for watching, and have a good one. Peace. Bye-bye.